Alright, well I'm up in the mountains on outing number 7 here, and a friend of mine told me that certain Forest Service campgrounds might still allow campfires in the rings, but when I got to the campground that was not the case, so I decided to come shoot a video anyway, so it's not a total waste. What I have here in my cargo pocket is my personal survival kit. And I'm going to go through the contents of that and make sure I have all the things I'm supposed to. Alright, so the requirements are first of all water, and that's what this pot is for. And you can see it's only a 750 milliliter pot, but it will hold water when you close the bail. It leaks a little bit, but not too bad. And so after a bit, I'm going to scout down the hill here, and there's supposed to be a little creek down there, but it's been so dry this year I doubt there's any water in it. But I'm going to go down there and look, and if I do find some water, I'll bring some back in the pot and show you. Alright, so the next thing is shelter. And so this is an emergency poncho, and this is just real thin plastic. I figure this could be used, as a poncho, wrap around me, or as the front side of a super shelter. So for shelter, have a mylar blanket. Use that as a reflector inside a lean-to to reflect the heat of the fire back to me. And this is a 55-gallon trash bag. Can be used for an emergency sleeping bag. Can also be used for part of the shelter or an emergency poncho as well. I have some bank line. This is the tarred stuff, which I like. 50 feet, and that's for building the shelter as well. Next is fire. I have a fire steel, and then I have a Swiss Army knife that I can strike it with. I better not strike it because of the no fires policy. But I also have this little multi-tool that I can use to, there's blades on it I can use to strike this fire steel as well. As backup fire, I have some straws. There's 3 strike anywhere matches in each straw. So that's my backup fire. Next is signaling. Oh wait, back to fire. I have a wire saw in here that I can make into a bow saw or a buck saw to cut wood for the fire. For signaling, I have my little compass here. It's a Silva compass. It has a mirror in it, so you can use that to flash planes or rescuers or whatever, so that's signaling. And then also for signaling, this little multi-tool has a flashlight, a little LED flashlight, so that can be used for signaling as well. As far as traveling, I have the compass to be able to find my way. And the last thing is sustenance, and I know a lot of the kits are supposed to include fishing kits, but fishing is so hit and miss around here, and so I have a power bar that's conformed to the shape of the side of the tin, and that's the same calories as about 2 fish, and I don't have to do anything, it's just right in my tin. And then I have a C's orange cream sucker as well. This will keep me, give me some sustenance and make me happy in my survival situation. So that's my personal survival kit, and we'll see you next time. Alright, well I walked a long ways to try and find the creek, but it's dry as bone the whole way I walked. I probably walked 1.5 miles or so. So I'm going to put some water from my canteen in my pot here, just to demonstrate its water holding ability. So if you slosh it, it comes out a little bit. but it holds it pretty well. You know, better than pot without the clamp down lid. So anyway, that's my personal survival kit. Thanks.